Hello, beautiful people. This is FinZombie, and I just wanted to take a quick second to talk about an issue that is important to me and that I think needs more attention. Although, honestly, it not more attention, but I want to show people that there is just one more content creator out there who cares about this. And it's the hashtag SaveTF2. If you are watching this, it is probably May 26th, because that's when I'm releasing the video. And there's a big protest going on all across the internet from a bunch of Team Fortress 2 creators, from some of my favorites like Lazy Purple and Foco and Great Blue to names I personally like less but are pretty cool, like, I don't know, Whammo and Big Joey and folks. And if you are not a member of the TF2 community, Team Fortress 2, Valve's hit game, 2007, hasn't been updated in years, and that's a travesty. You probably don't recognize any of those names, but they are some really cool and prolific content creators that have spearheaded this movement, the hashtag SaveTF2 movement. As I said, the game hasn't been updated in years, and there is currently a massive problem with bots. So if you do not know what TF2 is and did not know that this was a thing, please go, I don't know, go on social media, make another video about this. Just spread hashtag SaveTF2, because that is what I'm doing. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because it is such a good game with so much nuance and funny characters and great lore and incredible balance and just an amazing skill ceiling and learning curve and amount of playstyles. It is one of the best first-person shooter games I have ever played. Just period, ever. But it really deserves more than Valve is giving it. Because Valve is the company that makes it, if you don't know, and they are managed very weirdly. They're incredibly opaque, meaning like we have no idea what they're doing, and they also have an interesting style where everyone kind of works on what everyone kind of wants to work on. So it's hard because if people don't want to develop TF2, then there's nothing happening on TF2. And so for the past few years, there's been nothing happening on TF2, and that sucks for everyone who has remained loyal to this game. And just wanted to talk a little bit about what the game means to me, how I got into it, and why I care. Again, it's a really great game. I actually first discovered it through Lazy Purple's How It Feels to Play series, which is a very odd entry point. Like, I didn't find out from Meet the Team, I didn't find out from, like, other Valve games. I'm not going to say niche because it's a very popular, well-deservedly so series, but it's very random and interesting starting point because there's not a ton of context and introduction into what TF2 is, which is fair. You know, he is talking within the game world and assumes that everyone watching has that knowledge. And I didn't. So I was kind of confused for the first few episodes. Like, he would bring up specific weapons, and I would be like, huh, that's cool. It was actually a very interesting perspective because most of the people who have seen that will likely know TF2 beforehand and will have a different take. Like, when he, in How It Feels to Play Spy, at one point he mentions the ambassador, and I'm sure every person who had played TF2 was like, oh, and just simultaneous groan goes out across the internet. And I was like, I wonder what that is and what that does. And so that was my introductory touching point. And from there, eventually, I discovered that it was free on Steam and that I owned Steam. And after a dumb amount of technical difficulties because my computer sucks, I was able to make it so that I could run Team Fortress 2 and have it look good and not be absolutely laggy. I promise, it looks laggy in the recording. It is not, well, it's still not great. I'm saving up for a better computer, but it is better in the actual game. And I love it. As you can probably tell, I main, which means I spend most of my time playing the class of the engineer, who has the ability to build. He's not very combat focused, but he has the ability to build special buildings that can do stuff like shoot at enemies or provide valuable transportation or healing or ammo to his allies. And he's my favorite class because I don't need to aim to be able to play him, and I can't aim for crap. But I don't know. The game deserves way more than Valve is giving it, and that's why I would like to join the hashtag SaveTF2 movement. And now I'd like to hear from the only other person I actually know who plays this game with me. If you've been keeping an eagle eye, you may have noticed him in the background footage, and that is 3M. So, 3M Star, what does Team Fortress 2 mean to you, and why are you extremely upset that Valve hasn't been doing anything about it? Well, yeah, at least in yeah, but you're right about the bots. In casual mode only though, which I think is an important distinction. And a lot of people are just like, "Oh, play community servers or man versus machine." And while I like man versus machine, it's not really the same game, and you can't get contracts. Yeah. Community servers are hard to find a good one, and you can't get contracts done in community servers, which I would really like contracts. You can in the background footage, the wrench I have, I got from a contract. From a contract. I'm obsessed with war paints, so that is an important part of the game to me that has been ruined by bots. And I'm sorry, I'm hijacking your section. Continue. Wow. Oh, you heard about it from Foco? Interesting. I heard about it before that and was just excited when Foco released a video. So our order was different. Interesting. Definitely. Yes. Because no skill required. Yep. Something. Yeah. Yeah. True, but I think that would be hard to enforce because like there are so many free to play players. But that's neither here or there. We are here to make Valve do something. Thank you for your piece, 3M Star. That's oh, sorry. How dare you? All right. So I guess we talked about this too much, but y'all, it's a good hacking game, and it deserves way more than it's currently getting. So please, just support this movement. And I guess we don't really want to give hate to Valve because Valve is a cool company, but we do want to make them do something. So let's make them do something. Hashtag SaveTF2. Thank you for watching.